Let knowledge flow like a river, without any hindrance. Don't make it like a stagnant pool. Welcome to the world of Excel. Hey Excel enthusiasts! I'm PS Chatterjee, and welcome back to your channel. Today, we're diving deep into the world of advanced Excel logic. Imagine you're a data analyst, tasked with extracting meaningful information from raw data. Excel's logical functions are your secret weapon. By mastering these tools, you can transform complex data sets into actionable insights, empowering your organization to make data-driven decisions. Let's break down the 4 primary logical functions in Excel. If, a versatile function that tests a condition and returns one value if true, another if false. N, returns true only if all conditions are true. Or, returns true if at least one condition is true. Not, reverses the logical value of its argument. By combining these functions, you can create powerful formulas to automate decision-making and data analysis. We can nest up to 64 if functions in a single formula in Excel 2007 and later versions. However, it's generally not recommended to nest more than a few if functions, as it can make your formula complex and difficult to understand and troubleshoot. Let's dive into practical examples to solidify your understanding. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Excel tips and tricks. Hit the notification bell to stay updated on my latest videos. Leave a comment below if you have any questions or suggestions for future tutorials. Let's continue to level up your Excel skills together. Let's dive into a powerful Excel function, if. Imagine you're managing a candy store. You want to automatically determine if a candy is low stock or well stocked. That's where the if function comes in handy. Understanding the if function. The if function is a logical function that tests a condition and returns one value if true, and another value if false. Let's break down the formula in cell E4, equals if, within bracket, C4, less than D4, comma within quotation marks, low stock. With sad face comma, within quotation marks, well stocked. Smiling face with smiling eyes, bracket close, and at the bottom of this table you are watching that formula clearly. Here's how it works. Condition, C4 less than D4 checks if the stock level in C4 is less than the minimum stock level in D4. True value, if true, it displays low stock. With sad face. False value, if false, it displays well stocked. Smiling face with smiling eyes. We've copied this formula to cells E5 and E6. As we move down the rows, Excel automatically adjusts the cell references, so we don't have to manually update each formula. Let's analyze a few examples. Serial number 1, lollipops. The stock, 5, is less than the minimum, 10, so the if function returns low stock. With sad face. Serial number 2, gummies. The stock, 5, is greater than the minimum, 2, so the if function returns well stocked. Smiling face with smiling eyes. Serial number 3, chocolates. The stock, 10, is less than the minimum, 15, so the if function returns low stock. With sad face. We can change the stock levels to see how the IFfunction dynamically updates the results. For instance, now, I'm changing the stock values for serial numbers 1 and 3 from 5 to 15 and 10 to 15 respectively. As a result, the stock statement column now displays well stocked. Smiling face with smiling eyes in each cell. Now I am switching over to the next sheet, for the demonstration of Excel function N. Now we are watching an Excel sheet with the title Candy Discount Register. In this sheet we are going to watch the use of Excel function N. Let's dive into another powerful Excel function, N. Imagine you're still running your candy store, but now you want to identify candies that are both well stocked and on sale. This is where the N function comes in handy. Explanation of the N function. The N function is a logical function that tests multiple conditions. If all conditions are true, it returns true, otherwise, it returns false. Let's break down the formula in cell F4. You can see the formula at the bottom of the sheet, which is, equals if, open parenthesis, N, open parenthesis, C4 greater than or equal to D4, comma, D4 equals yes, close parenthesis, comma, super stocked. Party popper, comma, not super stocked, close parenthesis, close parenthesis. Here's what it does, the N condition, it checks if the stock level, C4, is greater than or equal to the minimum stock level, D4. It also checks if there's a discount, D4 is yes. The if function, if both conditions in the N function are true, the if function returns super stocked. With an emoji of party popper. If either or both conditions are false, it returns not super stocked. Looking at the table, you can see how the formula works. Row 4, lollipops, the stock is greater than the minimum, and there's a discount. Both conditions are true, so the result is super stocked. Row 5, gummies, the stock is less than the minimum. Even though there's a discount, one condition is false, so the result is not super stocked. You can experiment with changing the stock levels and discount statuses to see how the formula updates the results. Now, I'm changing the lollipop stock from 50 to 10. As you can see, the stock statement in cell F4 now shows not super stocked. Even though the discount is yes, the stock level is below the minimum required, so the N condition is not met. By the help of undo option, I am returning to the first position and changing the discount option from yes to no. Once again we are watching not super stocked in cell F4, and that proves the efficiency of N function of Excel. The N function is a valuable tool for creating more complex logical conditions in your spreadsheets. By combining it with the if function, you can automate decision-making and analyze data more efficiently. Try using the N function in your own projects to solidify your understanding and see how it can benefit your work. Now I am switching over to the next sheet, for the demonstration of Excel function OR. Once again we are watching the same candy discount register. In this sheet we are going to watch the use of Excel function OR. Let's dive into another powerful Excel function, OR. Imagine you're still managing your candy store. Now, you want to identify candies that are either well stocked or on sale. This is where the OR function comes in handy. Explanation of the OR function. The OR function is a logical function that tests multiple conditions. If any of the conditions are true, it returns true, otherwise, it returns false. Let's break down the formula in cell F4. You can see the formula at the bottom of the sheet, which is, equals if, open parenthesis, or, open parenthesis, C4 greater than or equal to D4, comma, D4 equals yes, close parenthesis, comma, super stocked. Party popper, comma, not super stocked, close parenthesis, close parenthesis. Here's what it does, the OR condition, it checks if either of these conditions is true, the stock level, C4, is greater than or equal to the minimum stock level, D4. There's a discount, D4 is yes. The if function, if any of the OR conditions are true, the if function returns super stocked. Party popper. If both conditions are false, it returns not super stocked. Looking at the table, you can see how the formula works. Row 4, lollipops, the stock is greater than the minimum, so the OR condition is true, and the result is super stocked. Row 5, gummies, neither condition is true, so the result is not super stocked. Row 6, chocolates, there's a discount, so the OR condition is true, and the result is super stocked. You can experiment with changing the stock levels and discount statuses to see how the formula updates the results. Now, I'm changing the gummies stock from 5 to 15. As you can see, the stock statement in cell F4 now shows super stocked. Even though the discount is no, the stock level is above the minimum required, so the OR condition is met. The OR function is a versatile tool for creating more flexible logical conditions in your spreadsheets. By combining it with the if function, you can automate decision-making and analyze data in various ways. While you can technically add as many conditions as you'd like to an OR function, it's important to strike a balance. Imagine trying to check if a product is both in stock, on sale, and has positive customer reviews. That's a lot of conditions to juggle in one formula. Breaking it down into smaller, more manageable chunks can make your formula more readable and less error-prone. Try using the OR function in your own projects to solidify your understanding and see how it can benefit your work. Now I am switching over to the next sheet, for the demonstration of Excel function NOT. In our preceding portion of these videos, we've explored the if, and OR functions of Excel to automate calculations and streamline your work. Now, we're diving into a simple yet powerful function, the NOT function. What is the NOT function? The NOT function is a logical function that reverses the logical value of its argument. In simpler terms, it flips a true to false and a false to true. Let's say you have a column of cells that contain either true or false. You want to create a new column that shows the opposite value for each cell. Let's dive into the world of Excel and explore the NOT function with a fun example. Imagine this is a class result sheet. We have 4 students, Alice, Bob, Charlie, and David. Their roll numbers are in column A, names in column B, and their scores in column C. Now, let's use the NOT function to determine if a student has passed or failed. Look at cell D3. Here, we've entered the formula, NOT, C3 greater than or equals to 60. This formula checks if the student's score, in C3, is greater than or equal to 60. If it's not, the NOT function flips the result to true, indicating a fail. For more clarity regarding how to write the formula in cell D3, follow the function in row 6. In column E, we've used the if function along with not, to provide feedback. The formula in E3 is, if, not, C3 greater than or equals to 60, try again, congrats. Promoted to the class 10. This means, if the student hasn't passed, indicated by the not function, the message try again appears. Otherwise, it's a celebration with congrats. Promoted to the class 10. For more clarity regarding how to write the formula in cell E3, follow the function in row 7. By dragging the formulas in cells D3 and E3 down, we can quickly calculate the pass or fail status and generate appropriate messages for all students. Practical applications. Data validation. You can use the not function in data validation rules to restrict input to specific values. Complex formulas. You can combine the not function with other logical functions like and, or, and if to create more complex formulas. Conditional formatting. You can use the not function to create conditional formatting rules that highlight cells based on certain conditions. Don't worry, you will find the conditional formatting and its use in your channel very soon. So, the not function is like a magical switch that flips the result of a logical test. It's a powerful tool to create dynamic and informative spreadsheets. Experiment with the not function in your own projects to solidify your understanding and see how it can benefit your work. So there you have it. We've delved into the world of advanced Excel logic, exploring the power of if, and, or, and not functions. By mastering these tools, you can automate tasks, make data-driven decisions, and elevate your Excel skills to new heights. Remember, practice is key. Experiment with these functions, try different combinations, and don't be afraid to tackle complex problems. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become in your Excel abilities. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more Excel tips and tricks. And feel free to leave a comment below with any questions or suggestions. Let's supercharge your Excel skills together.